right now you're checking out Lineal Boxing TV with Bertie. Don't miss it, the man is fantastic.
Steve Bird, Lineal Boxing TV with Mark Nielsen.
Hi Steve.
Mark, thanks so much for your time. We're at Paddy Fitzpatrick Gym. 10-year anniversary that he's been in Swindon.
Yeah.
It's going from strength to strength, isn't it?
Oh, fantastic gym. It's just like a production line of fighters. He's got a great amateur set up here as well, and you know, he's bringing champions through all the time. He's obviously been here, like I say, for 10 years. There's some big names to come through this place, but you can just see now it's just a cracking old school boxing gym. It's brilliant. You can just feel good vibes, as Paddy calls it.
So your last show at the Mecca, how did that go for yourself?
Well, it was 14 fights. Biggest show that's ever been in Swindon. It was a busy night, certainly a busy night, but you know, tickets for 35 quid, and I'll tell you what, everyone had great value. There were some great 50-50s, some upsets which didn't go according to the script, but you know, what a great night of boxing. Everyone loved it, they had really good feedback.
And that is boxing, isn't it? That's just boxing.
Absolutely.
So can you explain your card coming up the 27th of April, another big stacked card?
Absolutely. Well, this is the first of a series of shows that myself, Nielsen Boxing and Paddy Fitzpatrick have put on together, and we decided to call it Fight Town because Swindon is a fight town. You know, amateur, the white collar and the pros. So this is Fight Town 1, first of a series of shows. The last one was our biggest ever, the biggest one we'd ever done, the biggest one Swindon had ever seen. And this one's now even bigger. We've got 17 fights on already, and I'm getting calls this week. People want to put more on because they're so successful and great atmosphere and a great crowd. People just want to keep putting their fighters on. I've got 2 more we want to go on. I don't think we've got enough room. I'm going to have to be open at 2 o'clock on Thursday at this rate.
And you've set the bar very high for that last show as well, so it's...
Yeah, and we're setting it even further this time. You know, delighted to have Luke the Duke Watkins back on the bill. I mean, he fought earlier on in his career on some vast shows, but now he's at championship level, you know, on main TV. And to have him headlining a big show in Swindon, championship level boxer of that calibre, it's just an absolute win for us.
Took the next question right out of my mouth. How good is that to have him back top of the bill, first time back in Swindon for 2 years?
Yeah, well, he always has a big crowd following him around the country, so it's great for them. So he'll probably have an even bigger crowd here. But he's always entertaining, you know, he's got, you know, great power. He's never in a dull fight. I mean, I looked at some stats this morning. I think apart from a couple of fighters, he's got one of the highest sort of knockout percentages in the top 10. So he's always entertaining. And the guy we've got him matched with, you know, not a lot of guys want to fight Luke. Ozzy Hervier, you know, 2-time challenger for the southern area. He's been in with Chamberlain, he's been in with Camacho. He's a bit further down the rankings, but he'll look at that and think, this is an opportunity for me to swap places and get myself my shot. He's coming into this as a title, you know, as a title fight. So this is, you know, a big fight. You know, we didn't want to bring in someone like a Lithuanian Uber driver just for Luke to walk through, and he didn't want that. So this is a great main event, great top of the bill.
Yeah, and he's set a good challenge for himself as well, isn't he? It's,
yeah, absolutely, you know, so we're really looking forward to it. We're going to have an 8-round fight. As I say, Ozzy Hervier is going to be coming to fight, so yeah, great top of the bill. That's going to be an exciting fight.
Obviously, talking about so many fights, we can't go through all of them.
Yeah.
What other standout guys to watch for you?
Well, Brian Martin's a co-feature on the night. Again, he's 11 and 2 now. He's had a couple of sort of setbacks at championship level, but I think everything's now in the right place. Physically, technically, mentally, working with Paddy, I think you're going to see a different Ryan Martin moving forward. And we're going to start to see probably some more stoppages, some more knockouts. He's certainly looking for titles as the year goes on. But by the same thing, we need to start upping the standard of his opponents now. At Sasbo, we've got in from Hungary, former Hungarian champion, 25 wins on his record, 11 of those by KO, so he's a good puncher as well. And you know, he's beaten Lee Appleyard, he's beaten Steve Ormond. You know, he can upset things. So Ryan's up, you know, he's up for this, and he's going to be, you know, the guy's coming here to win. So it's a really entertaining co-feature. So those 2 alone are worth the ticket price. We've got another 15 on the back of that.
Any other little standout guys that you want to sort of...
we've got some debuts. There's Jensen Irvin from Paddy's gym here. He's making a debut, great little amateur with a great following. We got Cole Mallinson at cruiserweight, really entertaining. Won everything there was to win in white collar and stopped. You know, he's an ex-kickboxing world champion, ex-white collar champion, beating everyone. But it's just there's just a card full of really entertaining fighters. I've got some 3 of Saliga's fighters on, 3 undefeated. Ryan, the Somerset Stallion, Wheeler, who's nearly in an English title fight but got delayed. He's, you know, got a cracking record and certainly went to watch. It's a whole card full of it. Tickets from 35 quid on a Saturday night. You know, that's a great value for money.
What would you say to the people of Swindon that obviously like boxing but have never been to an actual show? What would you say to them?
Well, I go to all the shows. You know, I'm going to like a friend of mine's in a white collar fight tomorrow. It's very different calibre. But if you want to watch boxing, this is it. This is professional. As soon as you sit there, and even the card openers at the beginning of the night, it's a different calibre. It's a different level. By the time you get up to the main event, that's proper boxing. It's a great night.
And lastly, how good is it to have someone involved like Paddy Fitzpatrick that's been there, done it, been around the world, been to the biggest gyms? How good is it having him all involved with your guys? And
Well, it's a dream for us. You know, Swindon's a fight town, as we call it. It's in our DNA. When you bring people like Paddy into the mix, who's got his contacts and connections and experience from all over the world. It's great for me from this, you know, this little small town promoter, trying to make some waves. And you're working with Paddy, who's got his production line and this experience, which is why we're working together, and it's all working so well. We've got his production line of fighters, our promotional ability, and it's just like working like a dream at the moment.
yeah, absolutely fantastic show. Is there anything you want to sort of finish on, Mark?
Well, I'd say tickets are still available. Get at us. We'll say thanks to our main promoter, main sponsor, ACUS, and you know, get at me for tickets. They're going to be going fast.
Competitive fights as always, good fights, plenty of them. You'll get your money's worth.
Absolutely. We want to put on the best shows for the fans. I mean, Swindon's got some of the best fight fans out there. So come along, you're not going to be disappointed.
Good man. Thanks so much for your time, Mark.
Pleasure, as always.